Rusame reader, Crow Song, and today I will be starting Take 2 by Miriorite. Now, on to Chapter 1, Lights, Camera, Action. The party was loud and lively. Everyone was having a great time. This special party happened every year, where managers working in the entertainment industry would organize a party for the celebrities they work for. It had somewhat of a thank you for your hard work message. Another reason why this party is held for everyone to just loosen up and meet new people. After all, everyone working in the entertainment industry wants a night off from the work without worrying about the media and the press. A tall, handsome male sat near to a corner. By his looks, anyone would expect him to be an actor. He rested his chin on the palm of his hand and stared out the window next to him. The entire wall next to him, from top to bottom, was transparent, giving him an extraordinary view. A lady pulled the chair across from the tall male and sat down, with one of her legs on top of the other. She stared at the untouched glass with bright blue liquid swirling in it in front of her. "Why don't you have some fun with the others? He's probably going to show up." He didn't even spare her a glance. "I'll wait a little longer." She sighed and massaged her temples. "I'm his manager, and even I haven't heard from him in 2 years. Besides, this is a crowded place. I believe he isn't stupid enough to show up just to end up the center of attention again." The other male didn't respond and continued to gaze out the window. Reason being, the window gives you a full view of the pathway and any car that rolls in. He'd immediately know. "Russia, last year you waited the entire night and he didn't show up. I'm really trying my best to contact him. I really do understand your concern for your friend, but Japan and the others are hoping you'd join them." Russia heaved out a low sigh. "All right, I'll try to have fun tonight." He then stood up and downed the whole drink in one gulp. He could feel the burning sensation in his throat as the liquid slid down. She gave him a warm smile. "I'm sure you'll meet him again one day." Russia readjusted his suit before leaving. He walked over to another table in the other side of the room. This table was more lively and less lonely than the one he sat in before. The blaring music was muffled out by a chattering crowd around him, which wasn't necessarily an improvement. The party was reserved for only celebrities with invitations, so no media or press could stick their noses in. But still, that doesn't mean everyone can do whatever they want. If they cause a commotion, you bet the other gossipy celebrities will leak the details to the public. As the Russian neared the table, a charming lady noticed him, and a smile beamed on her face. "Russia! So you finally decided to join us?" "Yeah, I figured to just have fun for the rest of the night. It's not every day you attend an event like this." Russia plopped down on the seat next to the charming lady, or more well known as the famous actress Japan. Although there was a small smirk on the Russian's face, only Russia knew that deep down the party would never really be fun. At least without him. There was another male sitting across from Japan, another famous actor, Germany. Next to Germany was an elegant lady, the K-pop idol, South Korea. They were all friends in the industry, so they chatted for a while concerning their new songs, next movies, and their personal lives. In the midst of the chatter, Japan noticed the dazed expression on the male sitting next to her. She placed a hand on his shoulder. "Don't worry too much. He's doing fine. I'm sure of it." Russia didn't say anything, but his gaze shifted to her. It was neither cold nor warm. Russia was waiting for a specific person, but they haven't shown up to the yearly parties ever since last year, and he probably wasn't going to show up this year either. Didn't show up is actually an understatement. They disappeared from the public completely. Everyone said that he disappeared because of his guilty conscience, since right before he disappeared, he was involved in a scandal that turned everyone against him. The media was especially aggressive in cussing him out. Every time Russia had read their hateful comments, he always felt a burning flare of anger in his heart. After all, the public knew that the two of them have been good friends before he disappeared. No one knew his whereabouts, and it didn't seem like he'd reveal himself anytime soon. But the fact that he didn't defend himself when being accused made people believe that he actually did what the rumors said. Before he disappeared, he was the #1 star in the entertainment industry, known for his immense talents in acting and singing, as well as his good looks. His songs were always a big hit for a very long time, sweeping away all the competition. His acting was so good that he was given countless offers, at least until Russia came along. He, as well, was extremely talented in acting, so according to everyone, their talents were on par. The rankings for the best actor were always either one of the two, so it was always either one of them, with no exceptions. But Russia started out later than the other. Russia has only been acting for a few years, while the other has been acting since a young age. Everyone at the table flinched in surprise when somewhere in the room, the shrill sound of glass breaking resonated within the room. The sound pierced right through the music, and now everyone at the table noticed the dense crowd in front of the bar, which happened to be close to the entrance. Everyone at the table got up to check out the commotion. "What do you think happened? Do you think someone got drunk again, or something?" Germany said with a cold tone. "I'm surprised the person causing the commotion isn't you," Russia shot back. This was a bit of a sore spot for Germany last year when someone spiked the bunch. The German was intoxicated and accidentally knocked over an expensive vase. They demanded him to pay the full price. It was quite an embarrassing story. It caused quite the commotion, and ever since then, the German has never touched any public drinks. Some people in the entertainment industry were already thoroughly offended by Russia's offhanded remarks because that Russian had no filter on his mouth. But most of his friends were already used to his cold words, including Germany. All three of them pushed through the crowd, but Russia got to the middle faster than the others, due to his height, which made him seem intimidating. So everyone in his path unconsciously moved to the side. There, in the center of attention, was a good-looking male. He was slightly shorter than Russia, and was also wearing a black suit. There was also another lady standing right across from him, slowly backing away. The Russian's eyes widened. The handsome youth raised an eyebrow and ran a hand through his messy hair. His eyes were 2 different shades of blue and stood out from beneath the flurry of flashing neon lights. Once Germany, Japan, and South finally broke through the crowd and noticed who the person in front of them was, they froze in their spots. Amongst them there was a quiet murmur from the crowd. "Oh, it's him. How dare he show his face? He has no shame." "Isn't that lady..." "Well, they're bound to meet if he ever decides to come back." From Russia's surrounding chatter, he deduced the lady from before saw the male and dropped her glass in shock. Russia finally snapped out of his trance. A smile appeared on his face. He walked right in front of the shorter male and stared at him face to face. "Can I buy you a drink, America?" There was a moment of silence from the other party. "Sure, why not?" Albeit he said it with a friendly smile on his face, the tricolored country could sense the slight hesitation in his tone. Only slight. "America, the previous #1 star in the entertainment industry, has returned." And that's the end of Chapter 1. I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, I'd like to invite you to join the Discord, which is linked down in the description below. Anyway, that being said, I hope you have a nice rest of your day, night, or whatever it is for you, and I will see you tomorrow!